everything came back for this year?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, I felt really good about it this week. We're a senior-led football team. We got a lot of fifth years here. They've been through a lot of stuff, and we've been through a lot of losses versus them too. You know, we hadn't beat them, and we took that personal, especially with them going to the Big 12 next year. We wanted to send them off the right way. So just proud of the guys, man. We wanted to defend this place. You know, the seniors, like I said, we only had 2 more games here. We wanted to make them memorable. So just proud of the guys. It's a good team win tonight.
Hell, they know what our barbecue tastes like now.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they have some on the way back on the flight.
On that touchdown you ran for, was that a design draw or did you see something?
Yeah, it was QB draw. It was RPO. So they zoned it, obviously, because, you know, CJ and Ryan and the guys that we have. Yeah, we were expecting them to kind of zone it there. So they zoned it, and the line did a really good job, and we scored there.
What was that celebration like in the end zone there? Seemed pretty special.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a special night tonight for sure. Like I said, a lot of those guys, I mean, no one in our locker room had beaten UCF. So, I mean, it was a huge win for the program. You know, we wanted to kind of get this thing back on track. You know, we had a couple losses that, you know, we felt like we didn't play the best and we should have won. So getting back on track, you know, adding this win streak. Obviously, we got a huge one next week. It's a good team in Utah, so excited about that.
Holton, y'all saw a lot of different coverages from UCF play zone, but man, you seem to almost know what was coming. So just how much did your preparation help with the
Yeah, a ton. It comes in a lot. Honestly, you know, IDing the run calls too is huge for us tonight. They sent a couple corner blitzes where I saw some tendencies on film on the back side of it, you know, to notify me that corner blitz was coming. So just little things like that you can pick up on. Maybe it goes from a 2-yard run to a 10-yard run, stuff like that. And obviously in the pass game, I mean, the receivers just created separation all night. And in the zone spots, they found the good zone spots, and then the line just gave us time to go out there and succeed.
Did you ever remember a more complete game, 4 quarters?
Not in a while. Yeah, I mean, we defense had a ton of turnovers. I don't know how many turnovers they actually had, but we didn't turn the ball over. We ran the ball good. We threw the ball good. So, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a complete win tonight.
Well, you passed Shane Carden for most passing touchdowns in ECU history. Just talk about that.
Yeah, anytime you can, my name's even mentioned with him. It's an honor. So, obviously, he's an all-time great here. So, just blessed to be in that category and just got to keep working. You know, I mean, my goal is to win these games. You know, I'll look at the records when I'm done with it, when this is all said and done. But, you know, I'm just going to go out there every single week and try to put my team in the best position to win.
You've got one more home game in your career as a Pirate.
Dang, yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, I thought about it. You know, we were on the bus all the way over here for the Pirate Walk, and I didn't tear up, but I almost did. You know, just thinking about it, and I'm blessed to, you know, every Pirate Walk I go, and there's fans and there's little kids screaming my name and stuff, but you know, I got to go see my family, and there's like 30 of them sitting right there, and I'm always late. I'm always the last one at the end of the Pirate walk into the locker room because I get to hug all of them. And to be at a place like this, to play in front of your hometown and have your family at every single game, man, there's no other thing that can beat that. And I'm just blessed. I'm cherishing it all, even the away games now. Every time I get to walk in that locker room and go through those doors, and step my feet in that stadium or on that practice field, it's an honor. You know, I'm just trying to leave my legacy and let this team leave our legacy as well.
CJ had, I think, 0 catches last year at UCF. So how much has moving into the slot and just also what he's done this year, how much did it help you?
Yeah, it's huge. He's kind of found his role there at the slot. You know, I mean, he had some huge games out wide for us, you know, earlier in his career, but you know, he fits in real good there at slot because it creates mismatch problems. And then, I mean, you look over there, and on the other side, there's a draft pick and Ryan Jones, who's creating the same thing. So, I mean, obviously, he's playing really well right now. We have a lot of receivers that are playing really well. Just got to keep moving, you know, keep mashing people up front. You know, that's where it starts, and running the ball good, and then it opens up the pass game.
Holton, it seems like every time that there's a 50-50 ball, either it's Winstead or CJ Johnson. What? I mean, it feels like you're just kind of throwing it down there, and you know that they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about that connection.
Yeah. So tonight, I was watching. We get cut-ups of the games is how we watch film. So like you'll watch it per formation or per like 2-minute drill or stuff like that. And any extra time I have, I'll kind of go through and watch full games. And most of the cut-ups are based off of, what offenses kind of like ours. So SMU, they played SMU. We had a lot of SMU cut-ups because we kind of run the same offense. And then today in the hotel, obviously 7:30 game, we had a lot of time. We had no cut-ups at the Georgia Tech game just because they're struggling a little bit right now to find themselves offensively. And I clicked on that game, and there was a lot of back shoulder throws there. I saw it, and I'm glad I turned on that game and watched a little bit of that. I had a little bit of free time to watch that. So I knew that there was going to be some back shoulder throws there, and I knew that there was going to be times where we could beat them deep. But, I mean, anytime you got athletes that I have on the outside, I mean, if I give them a chance, it's like an 80-20 ball. So, yeah.
Holton, can you talk about black uniforms? Is that an old set of uniforms?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so anytime, I mean, blackouts and Daddy Ficklin are sweet. Night games and Daddy Ficklin are sweet. And I was talking about the seniors and all that. We talked about, what if, obviously this is our last time we're wearing black here, but, what if this is the last night game here too? So there was a lot, going into that. And we wanted to protect this, and like I said before, just leave our legacy here.
All right, one more question.
No more questions. All right.
Congratulations.
Yep, thanks, guys. Go Pirates.
Momentum's such a big thing. You guys miss field goals, they drive down and miss an open receiver. You come up with the interception. How big was that shift in the momentum?
Yeah, I definitely felt like it was a big shift. Obviously, because we drove, missed the field goal, and then they had like two big plays. Like they were moving the ball quick, so to get the pick and kind of like get things going back our way, I think it was definitely big.
Gerard, what's it like to be a part of such a complete performance by every unit in this stuff?
Oh yeah, it feels great. I feel like that's probably like the first time we've like just all three phases just came together and actually played that well since I've been here. I was telling the guys last night, like if we play as a complete team, play together, like I don't feel like there's too many people that can beat us, and we went out there and did that today.
I've heard the phrase "see ball, get ball" a lot, but I've never seen it embodied like it was with you today. I feel like every time the ball was in the air or on the ground, you were always there, and obviously that showed up on the stat sheet. Just how does it feel knowing you had that kind of an impact in this game today?
It definitely feels good. I just try to do my best, get into the ball, try to find the ball every play, while also doing my job, always trying to find a way, just being around the ball. They call it the camera club, just at the end of every play, how close are you to the ball? So I just try to do that, and things went in my favor today with a couple turnovers I had.
Was there anything you noticed on film that allowed you to jump that route, or was it more just instinctual for the interception?
I mean, I would say it was more instinctual. We knew they liked to run the glance route, but it wasn't something like, it's not really a staple in their offense like it is for a lot of other teams. But as I came over and I read the quarterback, he threw it right to me. I had to make the play.
Jireh, as this pass rush, keeps getting the quarterbacks, are you, as a secondary player, are you finding that the ball is just up for grabs sometimes now?
Could you repeat that?
As the pass rush kind of gets home more and more, like, are you finding out that balls are just kind of finding its way to you guys out?
Oh yes, most definitely. We feed off the D-line. When the D-line's eating, as a defense, I feel like that's what makes us go. If the D-line's eating, nobody can stop us. And when they're not, then I feel like that's kind of when we play our worst. I feel like a lot rides on the D-line. That's me with my mindset with any defense. I tell them boys all the time, after taking the field, just like, we need you guys, and they came through today.
Gerard, you've been in this program a long time. What does it mean to beat UCF?
It means everything, at least to me. I know this the game. One of the conference games I wanted to win the most. I told the guys last night, like they done, since I've been here, they done beat us 4 straight times. They done put up 50 a couple times. So this is one of the games I really wanted a lot.
Keaton, I was asking Jireh how much it means to beat UCF for you guys as a team. What does this one mean to you guys?
Oh, it mean a lot. I know it's been a minute since we have beat UCF. I don't know the last time we beat them, but I know it's a big win.
It looked like Holton was just seemingly making the right checks all the time. Like, what's it like when you're standing next to him, just kind of watching him work? Like that?
Oh yeah, go ahead, throw it. I ain't know he went 30 for 36. Nah, that's crazy, but yeah, I like to see that. I like to see the wide receivers eating.
For you, putting kind of the exclamation point of the game at the end, what was that feeling like?
It felt great. I was asking, do they want me to kneel, but nah, it felt great.
What was that celebration like in the end zone?
Oh, the 4-7? I'm doing it for him, man. Icy, man. He wasn't able to finish out the year. I'm always thinking of him. He keep a smile on his face every day, every time I see him. So, yeah,
They greeted you guys as you guys came in on the Pirates.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You guys a spark.
Oh yeah, always. You know, as I said, we keep him in the back of our head. Every play I'm out there, I'm thinking of him, thinking of his attitude and what he'd be like. So,
Confidence-wise, these last 2 wins, winning one in close fashion against Memphis, beating a really good team today. What does this do for you guys?
it gets us going. We just gotta try not to get the big head. You know, we got some good teams down the stretch. So just keep our head high. We know what we gotta do, and we just gotta finish off the season.
Does the way you guys played today just sort of feel like how you guys should be playing? Like, does this sort of feel like?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defense was clicking. I was like, dang, another pick, another turnover. I'm like, well, gotta go get in the box. So yeah, we just gotta keep going.
Was this the toughest that you guys have had all year as far as teams blitzing you guys, you think?
Yeah, actually, yeah. How many times? Y'all know how many times Holton got sacked? Y'all don't know. Once. Sheesh. That's yeah.
Astro was pretty good.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been trying to work on that all year.
You want a bagel man this week?
Oh yeah, got to going tomorrow. Oh, with the offensive lineman, they don't want bagel man. They don't want it. I ain't got no restaurant NIL deal, so I'm gonna try to get one, but they don't want bagel man.
We know you're a track guy going into this stretch of away games and getting these back-to-back wins like this. Does this feel like a good kick off the blocks to start your sprint?
Oh yeah, and that's when I ran track, that was the best part of my race. Yeah, the beginning, the start. That was my 40 so fast.
Any other questions for Keaton?
Gerard, you're a 50-year guy like Holton and Jireh. What does it mean to beat UCF?
It means a lot. We've been losing to them for the past couple of years, so like to get this win, the way we did it was pretty awesome to us.
The celebration in the end zone at the end seemed pretty special.
Yeah, it was pretty special because we know we worked so hard to get where we're at right now, so it's pretty special.
How big were the turnovers? Obviously, you guys had a sequence of them in the first half that really kind of put a stranglehold on this game and forced UCF to really start pressing on offense.
Very big. It was very big. It gave us a lot of juice, a lot of energy, gave everybody energy, our offense energy, so it was very nice to have those 4.
Coach talks about all the prep y'all put in to recognize formations, tendencies. How much did that help y'all tonight on defense?
It helped a lot. Just studying that film that whole week, it was very nice to see how it worked out for us.
You guys played a team today that has put up 70 and 50 and 40 just earlier in this season, and to see you guys going to 13, what does that do for your confidence going forward, going this road stretch coming up?
Give us a lot of confidence. We're just going to keep playing how we play and keep sticking to the book and keep doing what we need to do.
Getting the pick to kind of wrap it up, were you tempted first off to return it further, and what was that moment like?
Yeah, when I caught the pick, I wanted to take it to the house, but I just wanted to put the icing on the cake.
As media friendly as you can be, it looked like you guys were talking a lot out there. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Did it get a little escalated, heated too much?
I mean, it's just part of the game. We're all competitive, so we're gonna talk trash to each other, but it's all love.